What's up, everybody? This is Aircrete Harry, and in today's video I'm going to be showing some footage of the workshop I had this past April. So during the workshop, everyone learned how to sew airforms, and you can see everyone had their hand at sewing. So you learn how to sew on a little cheapy Singer sewing machine, which works great. And next you're going to see we're sewing, or rather folding, the fiberglass reinforcing mesh fabric. That was what that was. Here we're doing some angle iron preparation for mounting the airform down to the ring beam slab. And you can see here we're working on the form work for the ring beam foundation. Here we're just having a little fun, testing how strong the actually this is the Epic brick is. That was Jeff, Big Jeff, with his powerful swings, broke it in 2 swings. But you can see it's a really strong brick. And in the end, the domes will be covered with about 8 inches of that mix on there. Here everyone was taught how to bend the rebar for making your rebar cage. And there was a little technique to being able to make these rebar bends. Here you can see, that was Nate, is the crew. They were working on the ring beam foundation. Here you can see the concrete's been poured. Here's some Aircrete being mixed up. The Aircrete is used as the insulator for the slab. So the entire floor, the entire slab is filled with Aircrete. And this gives the insulation from the earth. And then on top of this Aircrete, we'll end up going putting a PEX tubing and then another layer of concrete on top of the PEX tubing for radiant floor heating. But you can see everyone had their hand at mixing up Aircrete in the mortar mixer. And you can see the Aircrete Harry foam generator being used there with the beautiful hook that it has, so you can hang it up on a bucket like you see here. A Aircrete Harry foam generator is available at aircreteharry.com. So just pumping some foam into the mixer. And when we're doing this system with the mortar mixer, I use a timing method where we just measure how long it takes to fill a 5-gallon bucket. And then we use those measurements to determine how much foam to add to the mortar mixer. Here you can see a beautiful slow-mo shot Yvonne did for us. Oh, look how creamy and beautiful that Aircrete looks. So next day, we're mounting the angle iron. So the angle iron gets pre-drilled and positioned for the airform that we're going to put on. So that angle iron holds the airform down to that ring beam foundation. And you can see the entire slab is covered with Aircrete. It wasn't made perfectly smooth because there's going to be more Aircrete and concrete added later. But this was just for the workshop, so we just did half of the slab. And here we're just using the air blower, the compressed air, to blow the dust out of the holes. Here you can see the airform that was sewn up by all the students. We're beginning to mount the airform down to the ring beam slab. Here you can see it mounted to the slab with the fiberglass reinforcing mesh over it. Here's the birthing of the airform. You can see the airform going up. It's getting nice and tight. The fiberglass mesh is holding the pressure. Here I've begun spraying the latex cement mix. So with this method, I do a latex cement mix first onto the fiberglass reinforcing mesh, and afterwards we do another layer. Then what's done is the stucco wire mesh is put up over that, and then the stucco wire mesh is also embedded with the latex cement. And this first latex cement layer that you see going up is the waterproofing. It's a waterproof cement mix. So this will prevent water from getting in. And we'll also make another mix as a final coating after the Epic. In this case, I'll be spraying Epic, but you can do Epic or Aircrete. After that insulative layer is put onto the dome, then it's covered with a final coating of the latex cement mix, which is, again, a waterproof cement mix. So this first layer goes on thin because the fiberglass reinforcing mesh has a bunch of little holes in it, and you want to fill in all these holes, because what happens is once completed on the inside, the walls will be perfectly smooth. So you really have virtually no finishing work you have to do to these walls. So we actually did not get to finish the dome we're working on right now in this video clip, because my machine that you see right there in the background, it has a transmission on it, and the transmission failed. So I actually have to change my machine to hydraulics. So as soon as the machine's been changed to hydraulics, I will be offering this on my website for sale. And as you can see, the machine is a shotcrete. It's an Aircrete generator, as well as an Epic mix pumper. So we'll be able to mix and pump. When completed, that hopper you see there will have the orange mixer above it. There's Mateo doing some handstand splits. And so this footage here is of the first dome of the first workshop I had 2 months earlier. And you can see I'm pulling the stucco wire mesh over the entire dome form. And you can see Adam and I are tying the mesh together. So it's one monolithic mesh, the entire dome's covered. Then that mesh gets covered with another layer of cement, so it's embedded. And then the final, the insulative coating goes on about 6 to 8 inches on top of this shell. And then the final coating is another latex stucco mix that goes on as a finishing coat.
Well, I'm being fed well here, dear.
Want another serving?
Beautiful.
We have fires every night.
Hi, this is Nathan. I'm finishing up Aircrete Harry's first workshop here, and I can tell you I am leaving with an incredible amount of excitement. It is a wonderful program. He's got a lot of fantastic ideas, and I'm sharing them with my family, and we are all really excited that we have the ability to not only design but build our own home, but also the home that has everything we want, and we don't have to be in debt for the rest of our lives for it. So God bless Aircrete Harry and Mrs. Aircrete, and thank you guys for everything you've done. Keep the videos coming, and keep you posted on our progress, and I'm excited to see how things continue to evolve and progress till everything's built and finished, and enjoying living in them, because I've just been inside here for just a minute, and it's like, you know what, this is a structure like this provides a coziness that your standard houses don't, and the safety that standard houses don't. And so I'm excited to have my family safe and sound and cozy in Aircrete Harry's dome homes.
Well, this was an awesome workshop. I can't say enough about Aircrete Harry, and the crew here is a awesome experience. I recommend anybody go to this. You'll learn a lot. There's always, whenever you go to a workshop, there's always things that you learn that you never thought that would come up, and you've worked through them and you figure them out, and then you got a great teacher and a great setting here in Colorado. It's an awesome place.
Wow, this has been an absolutely incredible experience. I didn't even know I wanted to build domes until I met this guy. And now it's like, wow, it makes so much sense. But it was so cool. I mean, one of my favorite parts was like getting to show my dad, because he's a contractor, and FaceTime with him, and he was like, whoa, what are you doing there? Like, this is so cool. And like, it was really awesome.
It's a very, very extremely rewarding experience. We've been
been following Aircrete Harry on the net for a long time. Different processes with Aircrete, Shotcrete, and looking for a simplified process to a long and drawn out Aircrete foundation. You know, the assembly for domes. And we've gone over to Monolithic in Italy, Texas. We've gone through the dome building workshop with Dome Gala. And the experience here, the location is fantastic. We've had a great time. We learned quite a bit, a lot of tricks, and very, I can't say enough. It's just we're anxious to get out of here to start our projects.
Esta es una excelente experiencia, muy diferente a Domogaya. Me encantó todo el proceso, me encantó la experiencia, la combinación de los diferentes sistemas que tiene Harry para crear diferentes formas de ahorrar dinero en cierta forma, ¿no? Y la creatividad que tiene, me encantó la forma de la fundación, es algo que no lo había vivido. Gracias, porque de verdad no lo vivimos en el anterior workshop que tuvimos. Y esta es una excelente plaza, beautiful, nice.
Well, that's it. So July 10th to the 18th is my next dome building workshop where you'll learn how to mix the Aircrete, mix the Epic, mix the latex cement mix, and apply it all. Peace.